What's up, guys? We are back for another live stream. Yet again, here I am at 10:35 p.m. Eastern Time. We have plenty to talk about. I just beat the dead horse. What is going on here? It looks like I lost connection for a second right off the jump. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's fixed. All of a sudden it said lost connection and it popped right back up. I don't know. Anyway, what's going on, guys? It is already Wednesday. Time has gone by so fast. We've already beat the dead horse of UFC 290. I feel like I've covered it from every possible angle, but of course we can talk about Israel Adesanya, Dricus Plessis. We could talk about Francis Ngannou just fumbling the bag over and over and over again. And we can talk about whatever you guys want. UFC 290, UFC 291, Holly Holm versus Mayra Bueno Silva coming up this Saturday. What a barn burner that is. Yeah. So... whatever you guys care to talk about tonight. It's the weekly live chat. I should have been live earlier, but I was not. I've been trying to go live at 9 p.m. every Wednesday, but it just seems like every week it's like, got this to do, got that to do. Then I'm like, I want to chill for a little bit, and then next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock. But anyway, thank you, Twizzy Rich, for the Woodington City. Thank you for the $10. I'm not sure what that means. You'll have to let me know what that means. But thank you for that $10 dono right off jump. Right off the jump. First 2 minutes just slinging out the $10 bills. Yeah, we can talk about Josh Parisian's butt crack missing from the event this Saturday, which is really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to that crack. I mean, that fight. We're going to miss... Walt Harris is out of the fight with Josh Parisian. That was the best fight on the card. We're not going to be able to see that crack no more. But, yeah. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream last night. Which, we did a really long stream last night. How long did we go last night? Let me take a look. We went over 2 hours. Yeah, we went 2 hours and 5 minutes last night. So, and this is the 117th live chat ever. Damn, that's wild. We're making history, boys. We are making history, boys. I wonder if I ever messed up and missed a number by mistake. But yeah, we're back yet again. Twizzy Rich, thank you again for another $10 dono. Secret information. I'm going to miss the crack, boys. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're all going to miss the crack. Yeah, we're going to miss Josh Parisian's butt crack on full display. It's just not going to be there this Saturday. This card's an absolute barn burner. I wish they would elevate it to a pay-per-view so I could pay for it. Like, I would definitely pay for this Saturday's card. Anyway, what's up, Ibiola? What's up, Mr. Germany guy? Joey, I just got 3.5 sparked up on this one. Fine one. Cool. What do you think about Jarrett versus Hamzat? Not confirmed yet. May not even happen. If it does happen... I'm a believer in Hamzat, so I think that Hamzat would get it done. I'm not like super confident in that, but yeah. The other Twizzy Rich is taking over, bro. The other Twizzy Rich is putting you out of business. Thank you again for the other $10 dono, Twizzy Rich. Joey, can you replace the crack? I'll do my best, dude. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. I'd get on the card. Dude, I'd fight Walt Harris tomorrow. They pay me enough money. And they ain't going to pay me enough money. Ain't no way they pay me enough money. But if they did, and I could get the fight, with Walt Harris, I'd definitely show you my crack live on air. Just, just a little nod to the community. I'd be like, yeah, let me break out this crack real quick. Yeah, but anyway, Hamzat versus Cannonier. I like the fight if it does happen. I'm not sold that it's happened. Twizzy just sending out $10 donos left and right, bro. Sending out $10 donos left and right. I appreciate you, man. What was I reading? I don't think Hamzat versus Jarrett actually happens. Well, I'm not saying I don't think it happens. I'm not sure that it happens. If it does happen, I am going to favor Hamzat Chimaev. Just the mix of the striking and the grappling. I think he's able to get it done. Not Jarrett Gordon. I'm smoking crack now. I'm smoking Josh Parisian's crack right now saying Jarrett Gordon. Jarrett Cannonier, I think, is still slowing down. So, I thought he was going to lose to Marvin. He beat Marvin. He looked better than ever. But does he beat Hamzat? I don't know. I'm not sure. Bro, Twizzy's just throwing out $10 donut. Now I got to try to read all these. Hold on. Give me a second. Top 3 biggest fraud prospects. I think Tatsuro Taira makes the list. He looks disgusting on the feet, slow, and had no commitment. Dude, I don't know. Taira's only 22 years old, so I don't know if it's way too early to call him a fraud. It's way too early to call him a fraud. As far as frauds, I mean, it depends on the definition of fraud. I think Paddy Pimblett's a fraud. I don't think he will ever be good. I don't think he'll ever be able to compete with the top of the division. To be honest, what I've seen from Ikram Alaskarov, I don't think he's that good. But it's limited from what I've seen. But I didn't even think he looked that good against Phil Halls when he got the win. So he could be one because he's more, I just feel like calling someone at 22 a fraud is just crazy. And I'm sure there's probably another one that I can't think of off the top of my head. I think people were way too, I was high on him as well, but I think people were way too high on Yanez. So I would say kind to him as well. Twizzy, thank you for the $10 dono. The takeover is fake. This is all CGI. Bro's just high throwing out $10 donos right now. Bill, you are the troll lad. Thank you for the $10 donation, Twizzy. I appreciate you calling out. Twizzy's just taking over the chat right now. Just nothing but yellow throughout the chat. Okay, anyway. Ngannou fumbled the bag. Yeah, Ngannou's just continued to fumble the bag. Supposedly, and you got to take this with a grain of salt. Supposedly, he is making more money against Fury than he would have made in his entire UFC contract. Yeah, he really fumbled it. He made a horrible mistake. Joey Ngannou's manager said he would be paid more for the boxing match than his UFC career would have fumbled by Ngannou. There you go, Betsy. I've called this entire... People just don't like Ngannou because he challenged the UFC. They're sycophants. They are not only sycophants, they are brain dead in their ability to think. They lack critical thinking, and they gobble up whatever Dana White and the UFC wants them to believe and just believe the UFC propaganda. And then they regurgitate it online, and then basically they're just idiots. We talked about it in depth last night. I think Sean Strickland would even beat Chimaev. I don't know if he would. It'd be an interesting matchup for sure. I've been called out that you have. When are we getting the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano video? Dude, she said she heard a rumor that Rousey's coming back. She heard literally that rumor from somebody online, made that up. So, are you coming back on Lucas Tracy? The chat was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would. If he hits me up, I will. I mean, he was in the chat a minute ago, so maybe. I don't really care about the chat. The chat is what it is. I mean, there's going to be weirdos all the time, no matter what you do. When you're doing something right, you're naturally just going to have weirdos and trolls try to discredit you. But I've told you guys this once. I'll tell you it again. There ain't no getting to me. You can never get to me. Chael think Bo could beat every middleweight. Sounds pretty... Dude, Chael's a dick sucker. What do you expect? My first installment of MMA YouTube pick is tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like. I'll have to check it out. Remind me. Just comment on one of my videos tomorrow. Let me know that's up or something. Don't comment the link because YouTube will flag it. Thank you again, Twizzy Rich, man. Thank you for all the donos. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 $10 donos, my friend. So there you go. Thank you, Twizzy Rich. Calling out Bill. Twizzy said, Bill, where the hell's your $10 dono, Bill? You got rich last week. Where's your $10 dono, Bill? That's what Twizzy's telling you. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. That's something, an original idea. Hey, big boy, keep up the good work. You know I was the only one saying DDP would beat Robert. You are hard for him now, but just last week crushed him. It comes down to mental fortitude. I'm not hard for any grown man. I don't know what that means, but all right. Is there any real truth to Ronda coming back? There's absolutely none. There's no evidence right now. It's just somebody like said it online on some fake Twitter or Instagram, and then it got circulated around as, oh, there's this rumor. And then the UFC fighter heard it, saw it online, regurgitated it at her post-fight, and now MMA media is using it to write up stories about it because they want the clicks from it. Hey, Joey, I cop a lot of flack from my family and friends for enjoying MMA due to it being a blood sport. Do you have any advice on how to persuade them that this is not the case, or any good replies? What I would tell them is it's just a competition. It's it's not, it's not people fighting to the death. But what it is it's no different than, I mean, think of all the worst part about MMA is concussions. The worst part about MMA is the concussions. That goes on in football. That goes on in football every single day. So it's just about seeing skills versus skills. It's not some bar brawl. While obviously there is some of those at some point in time, it's not about that. So that's what I would tell them. I'm just because that's what I enjoy for the sport of it, the competitiveness of it. So that's what I would say. Look, you may think, oh, it's that bad, but these guys are fighting twice a year. Meanwhile, these dudes are getting concussions every day in the NFL. Yo, what's up, JJ? Dude is high. What's up, Brandon? Guru sent them. It was corny. Who sent who? Bro, it was crazy how fast it was. Haha, you'd expect from a stream with 10K people in it, like the trolls do when UFC page go live. Oh, for the chat? I don't know, dude. I wasn't actually looking at the chat, believe it or not. So I don't know how fast it was going. Rousey ain't coming back. That's dumb. Agreed. What's more inspirational? But also it helps in the algorithm. When you have people in the chat, like if you guys are sending messages in the chat, it helps the algorithm. So, yeah. Guru has followings. His fan believe anything he says about Francis Ngannou. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Twizzy making it rain. James Lynch is doing a collab tomorrow with the MMA. Ew. James Lynch. Let me fix that. James Lynch is doing a collab tomorrow with a dead body. With the dead corpse of YouTube. Ew. Yeah, so that doesn't say, that's not something I'll be tuning into. That's not something I'll be tuning into. Because all I got to say is, ew. I don't know who would be watching that. I think that'll turn people off, make people turn away. I don't see anyone else throwing donuts. Yeah, Twizzy's out here challenging people. Because I technically already did. Was that the right Twizzy bragging about it? Appreciate the donos, Twizzy, for real. If Francis somehow KOs Fury, what would that even mean, dude? I have no idea. I have no clue. The Francis and Ngannou haters would just be so upset. They'd be like, oh, it was rigged. If Francis wins, it'll be rigged then. That's the next thing it'll be. It'll be rigged. They'll say it was rigged, and that's why. So that's what they'll say. I get invited to many UFC fight watches, and I always refuse because I can no longer watch the event with casuals. Dude, I'm with you on that one. I can't do it. Dude, it's so annoying when you hear them just saying cringy shit and you want to correct them. And I told you guys, I love confrontation, so I can't keep my mouth shut. Like, if I hear something stupid or I hear somebody acting dumb, regardless whether it's about MMA or something else, I'm calling them out immediately. So I've embarrassed a lot of people in my time. About random shit, you know what I mean? Juliana Pena, but I agree with you, dude. It's better just to chill and watch it by yourself almost. Maybe with one friend or maybe with us. You gotta just watch it with us, Jackson. Juliana Pena's striking is a bigger draw than Colby, Pillow Fist, Covington. Juliana Pena's striking is a bigger draw than... I don't know about all that. That's a little bit exaggerated, but maybe. Darcy Fraser. Hey, Joey, rank the MMA YouTubers. Dude, I really can't. I don't watch them enough to rank them. So I'll say 1 blank, 2 blank, 3 blank, 4 blank, 750 blank, 850 blank, 950 blank, 1001 blank, 10,002 blank, 754,002 blank, 851 MMA holes. That's how I would rank them. That's how I've seen about 10 seconds of them. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. And that's the rank I would give them. Somewhere around there. Thank you for the $2.99 Australian, though. There you go. You got your answer out of me. Just because someone mentioned them. Someone mentioned them early in stream, apparently. Joe, I'm thinking of becoming a life coach. I've learned a lot through TikToks. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Thank you for the $2.99 Australian, Darcy. For $2.99, you spend it on another grown man. I appreciate it. You can agree with that? Yeah, I didn't know where exactly I was going with that to begin with. I don't watch these guys. I don't even know. I'm being dead serious when I say this. This chat has taught me more about other MMA YouTubers than I have learned in my own free time. I mean, seriously, you can name the biggest MMA YouTubers. I did not know them before I started this chat because I hated MMA YouTube in general. Horrible. Horrible. Never heard of the Weasel before I had this chat. The only people I even knew of their existence, and I don't even know if you want to count them as MMA YouTubers, but Ariel and Luke. That's the only two I ever heard of. It's the only ever two I ever seen. I used to watch the MMA Beat back in the day, but I stopped watching that a long time ago. So anyway, but yeah, I think you should go on TikTok and be a life coach, Andy. I think that's the way to go. A lot of people will buy into it. What's up, Kane? I hope all is well with you as well. What do you think of Hamzat's clone? I don't really think anything of him. I think people get too caught up in dumb shit like that. Like, no offense to you. They're like, oh, yeah, he's got a similar name. Would you grade UFC 290 a 10? In the aftermath? Yes. After Duplessis versus Whitaker, just how good is Darren Till? I don't know. I think Darren Till's an absolute bum. I think Darren Till's a bum. I'm going to be honest. I thought he was a bum from the jump. I never thought he was that good. And the more I think about it, the more I think Whitaker just had an off night. I'm not trying to make excuses for him. Duplessis won, fair enough. But that's just, for me, when I look at all the logic and all the stuff that I've seen in the past, it just doesn't. Something ain't sitting right with me. Something ain't sitting right with me. Luke Thomas is really good for a different MMA perspective as compared to the mainstream MMA viewer. I don't know. I watched him a little bit back in the day, but dude's a clown. I think he's a clown. Sup, Joey? Currently boiling in my sauna. That's pretty cool. Where's Dana's big news? I don't know. We're waiting for it. Maybe it ain't coming out yet. He ain't got it 100%. You think Rob beats Strickland? Yes, but I'm starting to question that now. Duplessis shut Whitaker's weapons down perfectly. Yeah, I mean, he did a great job, but I'm just saying that just something about that performance don't sit right with me. I know he used, fighting Southpaw, used the jab like Cannonier did. I haven't seen Luke's breakdown of it or anything, but I know. I mean, he did a great job, and the size differential and the power differential, I think, had a massive factor. But I just, and again, I'm not trying to discredit his win. I'm not saying anything. But if that fight happens 10 times, does that fight look like that 10 times? I don't know, dude. Whitaker looked off in that fight. He just looked, there's something, I noticed it in the very beginning, even when he was winning the first half of the first round. I'm like, why does he look slow and sluggish right now? He looked how Duplessis usually looks. He looks kind of sluggish, and you could see Duplessis winging big combinations, and they were getting really close, and I'm like, if this was the dude that fought Adesanya in the second fight, he got slept badly. So, yeah, I think Dricus did a really good job, but I I don't want to say it. I don't want to even say this because I don't want to discredit Dricus at all. I'm not trying to discredit Dricus at all. I think it was a phenomenal win. I think it was a great win, great game plan, great stylistic, matchup for him, I guess, because he's just so, physical, so strong, so big. And on top of that, came in with a good game plan. But I have to be honest with myself, and I'm like, I don't know, man. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And there's something about that. Maybe it's just a combination of all those factors together. Dricus is way better than we thought. Whitaker isn't as good as we thought. And then on top of that, Dricus came in with a great game plan. And then maybe instead of a 10 that night from Whitaker, he had like an 8 because of, something. He just felt a little bit off or something, So, facts, Rob looked like Rob, but Dricus was ready for Rob, okay? So, Marvin was even getting to Rob early in the fight. Not that much, dude. Saw some tape on Blachowicz, Alex, and Alex can KO Jan early in the fight at last. Hope he wins if If Jan takes Alex down, it's over for Alex. Dude, I feel like Alex is going to get KO'd. I think Alex gets KO'd badly. There wasn't any good reason to pick Dricus, agreed. If you told me after the Darren Till fight that Plessis would end up beating Whitaker, I would have called you a madman. That's true. You always see better sports team lose to worse sports team. Same case with fighters. It can always happen, of course. Whitaker definitely looked a tad bit weak. I just felt like he looked a little bit off. And that could be credit to Dricus' game plan. Again, I'm not trying to discredit the win. I know some people are going to say it, that I am. But we got to give the guy his credit. He's way better than I thought he was. What's up, Mario? Hope you're doing well. Whitaker talked about maybe bulking up for light heavyweight. He would get smacked at light heavyweight. He gets smacked up. Whitaker's chinny if it's official. Dude, I was thinking about it. This is going to sound really crazy. Hindsight is 20/20, dude. I'm going to be crucified for this one. I think Whitaker's overrated a bit. I think Whitaker's a bit overrated. I thought he lost both those Yoel Romero fights, okay? He lost to Adesanya. He beat Darren Till, but had a close fight with Darren Till, who I consider a literal bum. He beat Jarrett Cannonier, got rocked in the Jarrett Cannonier fight. He beat Kelvin Gastelum, schooled Kelvin Gastelum. Fair enough, that's a good win. Lost to Adesanya again. I thought it was a clear loss. People say he won, but I don't think he did. And then he beat Marvin Vettori, who Marvin Vettori is... Why is Robert Whitaker's page off? It says he lost to Sean Strickland at 290. I'm done. Somebody edited it to say he lost it. Somebody go check that right now. It says he lost to Sean Strickland at 290. But then he beats Marvin. I think Marvin is just mediocre. Mediocre everywhere. So say what you will. I think Rob was a little bit overrated. Not like crazy overrated. I don't think he's like the most overrated fighter ever, but I think he's a bit overrated. If Strickland beats Whitaker, though, it just confirms Dricus fought a washed Whitaker. I don't think Whitaker's washed. I think that's a tired argument. Whitaker talked about Whitaker's never going to have success at light heavyweight. Ever. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Was Whitaker a bit overrated? Was he a bit? I think we overrated him a bit. Dricus has that farmer strength that he does. Random questions. How many generations back have your family lived in Maryland? I'm not even sure. Whitaker would die at light heavyweight. Agreed. Do you think UFC adds another big fight to Australia besides Izzy DDP and Hill Prohaska? No. There'll be some other good fights, but nothing massive. How much do you like Alex Pereira? On a scale from 1 to 10, Robbie Lawler being a 10, Anderson Silva being a 10. How much do I like Alex Pereira? I'd put him at like a 6 or 7. There's no reason to dislike him. And he has an amazing fight style and a very exciting fight style. How would Whitaker do at 170? We'd have to see how he looked after the weight cut. But I think he could do well. Dude, I might have to do that video on Whitaker. Robert Whitaker was overrated. I thought about... That was going to be the title of my video that I did. I did a video called Robert Whitaker Exposed Dricus du Plessis at UFC 290. And basically what the video was was Whitaker exposed that Duplessis was a top contender. But I was thinking about titling it Dricus Duplessis exposed Robert Whitaker at UFC 290, but then I thought it'd be funnier to title it the other way. Because I think they both got exposed at 290, to be honest. Exposed doesn't always have to be bad, you know. I've heard Whitaker in an interview saying he has no plans on moving up. Dude, if he moves up, he's going to get slaughtered. Going to get absolutely slaughtered. I think Whitaker's too small for middleweight. I'm going to be honest. Whitaker should move down to featherweight to challenge Volk. Never going to happen. Just a tad bit overrated, not too much. I think he's evenly rated. I just think, and somebody said this in the chat, or what's his best wins? What's arguably his best wins? The Yoel Romero wins. Both of those were very, very close. You could arguably give him the Yoel Romero. Okay, what's his next best win after that? Dude, the resume's not as good as we made it out to be. It's not as good as we made. I mean, Darren Till's a literal scrub. I've been saying that since the beginning. And also, he has just a massive power discrepancy against every opponent he faces. I think that's what lost him the fight against Dricus, to be honest, among other things. But massive power differential. Rob Wikipedia page got hacked. Okay. Except Vittori. Dricus is just better than most people thought. Agreed. I think he's evenly rated. Whitaker wasn't overrated. I think he's just underrated Dricus' power, and Dricus improved a lot. The version of Dricus that showed up to fight Brunson wouldn't have beat Whitaker. He stepped up big. Yeah, some people rise to the occasion as well. I talk about this with John Jones. And maybe we haven't seen enough of Dricus to know, but maybe we know now. There's some people just rise to the occasion and fight to the perceived level of their opposition. Whitaker was perceived to be this middleweight killer, you know, an easy win for Whitaker, and maybe Dricus just rose to the occasion, you know. Some people crumble under pressure, some people thrive under it. Where was that? Remember when Rogan was going to fight Wesley Snipes? I have no idea. I don't remember that. Hey, Joe, what's up, Ferg? I mean, styles make matches. Maybe Dricus' style and his physical advantages just hard counter this version of Whitaker. Very true. We could see him come back better for this loss. Yeah, I mean, styles make fights. Maybe Dricus is just a horrible style matchup for Whitaker. That could be it. I've been trying to explain it to myself, but I'm still a little bit baffled. Usually I can sum it up pretty well. But if you really had to nail me down, like I was going to go on a TV broadcast and say what I thought happened, I would say Dricus rose to the occasion. Dricus improved vastly. And he came in with a great game plan against Robert Whitaker. And the size and power differential meant a lot in that fight. That would be my analysis. Whitaker would do so much better at 170 than 205, that's for sure. Agreed. Maybe we should reconsider the narrative that GSP ducked Whitaker. No, he definitely did. I don't think Yoel Romero has a good claim to that rematch. He dropped Whitaker in the third, but Whitaker did well after the movement. Yeah, I don't remember which one I had which. I had Yoel Romero winning one, and I thought Whitaker just barely edged out the other, but I don't remember which was which. I barely remember the fights at this point. Glover Pereira beats Jan. Okay. Whitaker's chin is the only thing that holds him back. He always looks like he's fighting a guy that has attack. A guy getting attacked rather than the one who's doing the attacking. I feel like the best way to describe Whitaker versus a guy like Duplessis is Whitaker's like a few like flies buzzing around. And meanwhile, Duplessis is just... I don't even know what he would be. Duplessis is just a straight hammer. Just smacking you in the face. So like Whitaker's striking can be annoying and it can be aggravating. But Dricus can put you out. There's a massive power discrepancy. Seemed like Whitaker was just throwing a lot of shots without setting them up. He would lunge in. Dude, it reminded me of the first Izzy fight, the way he was fighting. It reminded me of the first Izzy fight, where he was fighting kind of sloppy. If you remember the first Izzy fight for Whitaker, he was fighting super sloppy. It's been a minute. This week has been truly awful, and I'm trying to figure the strength to keep going, but I don't know how much I got left. Damn, Sinister. How you been, man? It has been a while. What's going on? I mean, you can always message me in Discord. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you don't mean like going on like that sounds a little heavy, dude. I hope you don't mean anything crazy by that. I'm assuming you just mean like you ain't got the energy to get up and move and get out and do whatever you got to do, but I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. You always can pop in the Discord. I hope everything gets better. Just think about it. It won't matter in a year. Whatever you're worried about now, it won't matter in a year. That's what I usually like to think about when I got a problem. Like, oh my God, this is so annoying. It won't matter in a year. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that, Sinister. I hope everything gets better. Hit me up in the Discord. Good to see you, though. Good to see you in the chat. I hope we can distract from it. Whitaker beat Marvin, Jarrett, and Jarrett better than Izzy. Okay. I mean, Izzy outclassed Marvin and Jarrett. Jarrett and Marvin took no chances against Izzy, so I don't know. I think Izzy neutralized him. So I don't know. I'm ultimately picking Izzy because Adesanya's going to be paying Craig Jones big money to help him shut down Dricus' grappling. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Dricus... Go back and watch Dricus versus Brad Tavares. Dricus' grappling, his offensive wrestling, let me put it that way. His offensive wrestling isn't that good. His grappling overall, and what I mean by grappling is his wrestling combined with his jiu-jitsu is pretty good, but his offensive wrestling isn't that good, and I don't think that even this version of Adesanya would get mauled by Dricus by any means. I'm going Izzy probably first round KO or second round KO. I think Izzy finishes him badly. I think it's going to be like a meme KO. Thoughts on O'Malley? Wanted to. I don't even know what this means. I thought he's already switched, I guess. What a weird question. If he wasn't a little overrated, he's definitely going to be now because his future opponents have a cheat code to beat him. Agreed. What's next for the Hangman? What is next for the Hangman? If Armin doesn't get a title shot, which I don't think he will, but he's just a possibility, book him against Armin. I'd like to see him against Armin. I think that's a fun fight, and that gets him back in title contention. Thoughts on Cameron Simon? Very young, looks very talented. I rate him higher than Dricus du Plessis in terms of skilled South African fighters. That's the way I look at it. So, he's still very young though, so I hope they kind of do this slow burn with him. But I'm interested to see him in the bantamweight division. But the second you start getting a step up in competition, it's not going to be good. Dricus looked like a 205er compared to Rob. That is true. It's heavy. I won't do anything like that, but it's been a tough one. I really appreciate the kind words. I'm trying to make it as a hard life lesson and learn from. That's the best way to do it, dude. Take it and try to learn. Thoughts on Moicano leeching off Guru to grow his brand on YouTube? I don't even know what that means. You're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know. You guys don't realize. I know for some reason there's a group of people that don't believe me. I'm not like terminally online. Okay, I don't pay attention to anything really that's going on online outside of MMA related news. That's it. So basically, here's my daily online consumption. I occasionally look at Twitter. I occasionally look at Instagram, see if there's any MMA news. Usually, though, I see it in the Discord. That's it. I see it in Discord. I go and make a video on it. I don't read anything about it. If anything, I just need to look up a date. That's it. All my opinions that I come up with are based on my database of information. That's it. That's it. I'm not listening to anybody. I'm not watching anyone. I have a lot of shit to do when I'm not recording videos and streaming. And I don't pay attention to like dumb shit like that. I don't pay attention like people are talking about dumb shit about like online personalities and like weird, social media gossip bullshit. I occasionally see some like memes on Twitter, but if it's not on my Twitter feed basically or Instagram feed, I don't see it. I don't see it and I don't know it. I have no idea. What is your lock for this weekend? I'm looking at Albert Duraev or Atman Zaitar. Jeez Louise, dude. I don't know. This weekend's a tough one. Recording that full card prediction hurt. If I had to pick one that I definitely think is going to win, Jack Della Maddalena. If that one's too easy for you, I will go Melquizel Costa. I think he beats the shit out of Austin Lingo. Yeah. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. I think he's way better than Austin Lingo. I think he's way better. Okay. If you could match up UFC 300, what would your dream card be? UFC 300. Let's pretend it's next month because I don't want to push fights back 6 months. So I would need to be in the time period to book the fight. So let's play UFC 300 2 months away. What do I book? Main event, I would book John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. I know that doesn't make sense. It can't happen. That's what I would book. Co-main event, Israel Adesanya versus Dricus du Plessis. Featured fight on the main card, Hamzat Chimaev versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Fourth fight down. I'm trying to build it somewhat realistically, even though it's not realistic. Fourth fight down, Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier. And the fight opening up the main card, Jack Della Maddalena coming off a victory over this guy that's bummed this weekend versus Ian Gary coming off a win over Jeff Neal. There you go. DDP so strong, agreed. Seems that nose surgery worked well because he was losing the Brunson fight. I don't think the nose surgery had anything to do with it. Where was I at? Do you consider McKinney a prospect? Kind of, but not real. I don't think he's going to go that far. I've always kind of been that way. Melsik Bagdasarian has been on my radar for a while now. Got caught in a choke last time out, but his dude's head kicks are nasty. Yeah, Melsik Bagdasarian, very good fight. I think he wins. I think he's almost a lock, too. I think he's very good. Good in and out movement, great kicks. He was winning the fight against Joshua Cooleybow in his last fight, and then he got hit with a left hand as he was throwing a leg kick, and he didn't even get dropped or hurt, but he planted his hands to get back up, and boom, rear naked choke. Josh Cooleybow locked it up with no hooks, and then sunk the hooks in. So, Jackson, you know what you're talking about for sure. It's like when people watch him, it becomes their whole existence. Maybe, I guess so. Seems like the people that do watch him are a little bit weird. But, I guess that's it. I mean, if you're just terminally online, you don't get any females, and you just spend all your time online. It's usually people that are terminally online act like that. They're just obsessive over something. Rip Josh Parisian and Walt Harris. That's going to be the fight of the decade. I know. I hope they reschedule Josh Parisian's butt crack to another card. Recording that full card prediction hurt. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The London card next week, guys, is weak right now, but in a couple years, those guys will be top contenders. We'll see. Has anyone seen Kron Gracie? Yeah, I gave him a couple, quarters the other day. He was hanging outside the movie theater. Thoughts on Holly Holm saying if she wins next Saturday, she's fighting for the belt next? Ew. Ew. That's my thoughts on that. The bantamweight division is in disrepair. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. I don't care about it at all. It's disgusting. Who wants to see her fight for the belt? Seriously. Who wants to see anyone in that division even fight for a belt? Stop with the ooh gimmick. It's cringe. Ew. Look, Prodigy, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch, dude. You're in here asking weird questions. Incel type questions. And you're worried about me saying ooh like it's a gimmick. No, I've been saying ooh for a long time. And just because I say it on my stream, or you come and watch me, and you're not a grown man, so I can't say that. Watching a grown man live on stream for free, and you're complaining about it. Yeah. If Ronda comes back, we're about to see Ronda versus Chelsea Chandler. Please no. Opening the main card, Claudio Puelles versus Kron Gracie. Ew. It's funny, Joey. I like it. Ew. Yeah. I mean, I've been saying, I just started saying it on the channel more recently. more prominently. Let me put it that way. But I've been saying it for a while. But yeah, if somebody has a problem with it, oh my God, here's a good idea. Go find something else to do. Go outside, cut some lawns, cut your parents' lawn. Go make some money. Go do something, you know. Stop worrying about someone else. You got to appreciate what Holly's fighting for the kids. Yeah, I hope she keeps up her fighting effort. I fully support her fight against the Catholic Church and other groups. I know some people try to say that, you know, somehow I'm against her. I hope she continues her fight against the Catholic Church and any other groups that are doing that type of stuff. Ooh is funny AF. Okay. Ew. Yeah, it looks like ET and John like it, so I'll continue doing what I want. Patty Mills, thank you for the $1.99. Can I get it? Ew. MMA Prodigies in the chat? Ew. There you go. Yeah, I'm tired tonight. I'm not dealing with the bullshit. Can you stop saying that? Can we stop saying that? If Israel beats Dricus, do you think beating Whitaker at the time he did it and when he did it will be the highest achievement in the organization? Yes. 100%. 100%. I actually got that from one of my buddies. Started saying that a few years back. I can't even fully tell the story of where it came from. But yeah. Here we go, evil. Here we go. Ew. I don't think Francis makes more than $10 million because I don't think his fights will sell good pay-per-view. Okay. Ooh is now part of my vocabulary. Yeah, I use it everywhere. I'm trying to think of a way to modify the story to tell it on stream where ooh originally came from. But I can't. So it'll have to stay secret. You think it's hilarious? Well, look, I'm not doing it to be funny. I'm just doing it because I feel it deep in my soul. I feel it deep in my soul. Stop with the ew gimmick. It's so cringe. Kron Gracie seems like the type of guy to ring a bell next to the red Salvation Army bucket. Probably. I don't know. Deep in my loins. Why would people say you didn't agree with her? I have no idea. Because I said her post-fight speech was cringy. Joey, you're so cringe. Oh my God. Are you trademarking now? Now you guys can share it. Yeah, can everyone put a ooh in the chat for Prodigy? Can we get everyone with a ooh in the chat, all caps? Let's get as many oohs as possible in the chat. Ew. Dude, stop saying ooh and start saying the C word. Billy, you gotta stop coming into the chat acting like a cracker, alright? Dude, that's funny. Dude, go outside and cut some grass. That's funny. Get out there and cut that grass. Get out there and cut some grass, my friend. That's funny as hell. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, if you don't like me, don't watch. There's quite a few people that hate watch me and then end up liking me in the end. So I guess keep hating watching me and you always end up liking me in the end. You know, I'm just being myself. I'm not playing a character. I'm not drumming up fake opinions for support. I'm not doing any weird bullshit on here just to try to grow. I'm just being myself. I jump on live stream. We talk some bullshit. I go to bed. Okay? That's it. Okay? I'm not going to be bodied by anybody in the chat. I'm not scared of no grown man in real life. I'm not scared of nobody online. How many times we got to go through this? Okay? If Francis Ngannou bumped into me at the grocery store, I'm bitching the shit out of him right then and there. I may not win. But I'm going to attempt to give him the Stone Cold Steve Austin Booker T treatment. All right? When you think Dana will announce something to disrupt Francis versus Tyson? I'm surprised he hasn't yet. This chat was all fun and games until someone tried to bring up the C word. Somebody called the fire department. Yeah. Yep. Hold on. Yes, is this the fire department? Is it? Can I speak with Steve Miocic? Yeah, I would like to report a crime. Somebody just called me a cracker. Somebody just called me a cracker. I need you to send the fire department. I need you to send paramedics, and I need you to send the police and FBI and Scotland Yard. All right, thank you. Thank you. Bye. They're going to send all those, but Stipe said it'll be another 3 years before he shows up. Someone called up Stipe Miocic. Someone said the C word. Imagine faking outrage over the C word. Imagine literally faking outrage and calling it the C word. And people can say, it doesn't matter if it's offensive or not. It's meant to be offensive. How can you make a word offensive that nobody's offended by? I don't get it. I don't get it. This chat was all fun and game. This chat was all fun and games until someone brought up the C word. Yeah. Yeah, when somebody, I'll never forget, somebody called that shit the C word in my chat. I was dying. I was fucking dying. I just got back from Popeyes and saw Patty Pimlet and Kron Gracie jiu-jitsuing each other in one of the Popeyes mystery box. Fair enough. LOL. Ew. Are you still a fanboy of the clown? I've never been a fanboy of Israel, but whatever helps you sleep at night. You're making up fantasies about grown men on YouTube and their preferences in which fighters they're fans of or not fans of. So, what did you think of Izzy using the N-word on national TV? I missed that. Did he use it on national TV? Are you unaware of what national TV is? I guess we don't know. They gave JDM instead of Parisian versus Harris. I'm satisfied. I'm glad you're satisfied. Joey hasn't washed his Venom gear yet. Ew. Why does he defend anti-white slur? Dude, no, it's not even. Nobody that's white is offended by that word. So therefore, it's impossible to pretend that people are offended by it. You find me somebody offended by that word, and I'll revisit it. But I've never heard anyone in my entire life that's been offended by that word. Now call up Clay Guida and his clique. I will. I'll call him up. Tell him to bring the fire department. I hope Stipe doesn't come back out of shape for just a paycheck. That would suck, dude. What's C word? We're talking about cracker. You don't have to abbreviate it. 11K by end of next week. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are currently at 10,760. That's where we're at right now. 11K by end of next week. Already read that. Joey, what are your thoughts on Rigo? I don't even know who that is. People have mentioned him a couple times in chat, but I don't know who that is. I'm offended by it. Well, fair enough. I'm sorry that you're a bitch. I'm sorry that you're a bitch. Maybe you shouldn't be such a pussy then. Go somewhere else then. You guys can't catch me at 11:30 at night when I'm tired. All right. It ain't gonna end well. This is basically MMA Joey after dark right now. Okay. This is basically MMA Joey after dark. Do the Stipe voice. It's not a Stipe voice. It's just a Boomhauer voice. Dale Earnhardt coming down, chewing tobacco, not live more than inside job, propane accessory, fire department, Dale Earnhardt, rip all Dale Earnhardt. Soggy cracker. Oh man, you're actually serious? I thought you were joking. Are you serious? No, he's not. He's just pretending. Did you pick up any new equipment for Prime Day? I did not. I wanted to, though. I wanted to, and I still have it sitting in my cart. Oh, I want to get these lights that are similar to the lights I have, but they clamp to the desk rather than have a base. But these lights are perfectly good, but I want them off my desk, but I paid like $120 for them. And these lights that I want to get are usually $200. They're on sale for $140. I almost bought them. I went all the way through checkout, and I'm like, I'm not just wasting money on other lights that I don't even need, but I would love to get them off my desk and make my desk look cleaner because the new ones clamp to the desk. So if anybody wants to donate Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to my cart. Basically, it's I gotta spend $300 on it. It's $300 for the 2 new lights, but it's $60 off each. And I had it on my wish list for a while, but buy it just to get the deal. You got time to return it. Yeah, but I already have lights. I wish I could sell these lights for like $100 a piece. I'll go to Home Depot and buy some wood clamps. No, that's not the point. The lights I have a base on them. Now, granted, I could maybe like try to figure out a way to like put it underneath the desk and clamp it, but I don't want that. I want it to just everything look nice and clean and get them off my desk. The new lights are the same lights, a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter, but they also clamp to the desk. I wish I would have bought them to begin with, but these were newer, and I thought because they were newer, they were better, and I just ordered these ones. So, but I'll eventually buy them anyway, and I'll just find something else to do with these other lights. Maybe I'll light up the background or something with them. Is there any reason you can pick Chelsea Chandler in this matchup? She really hasn't proven anything. She's decent. Dude, she's horrible. No, there's not any reason I could pick her. There's a list of last meals. It's interesting. I'd probably get steak. Have Twizzy buy them for you. Yeah, if anybody wants to donate $300, I'll order them while we're on stream right now. Twizzy, you're the rich one in here. You're Twizzy rich. Prove yourself. Joey, I can make the clamps for you. It's not about clamping it. There's a big base on the bottom like this. The ones I have now, there's a big base. So I want it to be like this really just like plain black clamp, and there's not really a way to do it with what I have now. It's just a pole with a light on it with a bit massive base at the bottom. All metal. You'll cut the base off and rewire them? That sounds a bit extreme, though. What I need to do is find somebody to buy these lights from me, is the real question. I just bought them last year for like 120, 130. Somebody want to buy a light off of me? I'll cut the base. Okay. That just sounds a little bit too extreme. Don't beg for big donos. MMA Prodigy, I've made more money in the last week than you've made in your entire life off YouTube. Okay? Let me say that again. I made more money in the last week than you've made in your entire life off of YouTube. Okay? Don't act like I'm here groveling. Buy the new lights and sell the old ones on OfferUp. I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm not a big seller to random shit. I probably got $10,000 worth of shit I could sell, but I just put it in drawers or put it in my spare room and never sell it. I'm not big on meeting up with strangers. It's just, I don't know. It's just in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go meet a stranger and sell it to him for maybe $80, $100. I'd rather just do something else with my time, make another video or something like that, rather than I'd rather throw it away than go meet a stranger for $100. That's the way I think about it. It's not about getting robbed. I'm not worried about getting robbed. I just don't want to meet up with a stranger in a random place for $80. I will never understand people selling shit for like $5, $10. I would literally throw shit in the trash before I went and sold something to somebody for $10. I remember I sold my old computer chair after I got this one, and I sold it, and I posted it. Where did I post it? I don't remember. This was a couple years back. I posted it online, right? And some dude I know hit me up, right? I posted it for like $50. It was like a $200 computer chair. I posted it for like $50. Dude hit me up and was like, some dude I knew hit me up and was like, hey man, I ain't really got it right now. Can I give you $30 for it? I said, dude, if it's that big of a problem, I'll give it to you for free. I said, just come get it for free. I'll leave it outside. And I just gave him my address and he came and got it for free. I was like, if it's $20, we're talking $20. So, buddy, I made $4,000 off just DraftKings in 2 months. Don't talk money with me, okay? Oh, but that just shows how young you are. You think $4,000 is a lot of money? Where I come from, $4,000 is bitch money. All right. I know hobos that make more than $4,000 over the last 2 months. They drive all the way there just to get ripped off for $5. Hey, Joe, I don't really got it right now. Can I have your lights for free? Nah, I ain't got it right now either, man. I ain't got it right now. I'm saving up, dude. I'm saving up, bruh. The point is, if you ain't living right now, like you want to be a millionaire when you're 40, then you ain't living the right way. You ain't living the right way, boys. You got to invest. You got to save. High yield savings. I almost want to start a finance channel. Invest in the S&P 500. Open a high yield savings account. Have an emergency fund. Don't get any high interest loans. So, yeah. Prodigy thinks he's got massive money. Dude, Prodigy's, every time Prodigy sees a dono, he's just balling up his fist. I got connections. If you really did, you wouldn't be flexing in front of grown men. When those ETFs get approved, we eat. Yeah. Can we stop talking about this MMA mumbo jumbo and talk about SoCal? Yeah. Prodigy's like 13 years old. I'm done. That's funny. Dude's talking about money. He gets $5 allowance. He gets an allowance. Bro gets an allowance. Dude's not even allowed to bet. His account isn't even under his name. Anyway, moving on. Let's stop giving this guy attention. That's exactly what he wants. So let's move on to something else. Because the way I see it, giving this guy attention, the way I have to look at it, ew. That's the way I feel about that. Prodigy made $100 off his lemonade his mom made last summer. You're damn right. This is my part-time hobby. I know. Clout chasing in other people's chats. I do know that. I wish you the best with you and your piggy bank. On a scale from 1 to 10, how red was Dana White's face when he heard about the Francis news? 12. Full tomato. Full tomato. I think. Yeah, Prodigy's GOAT, I think. All right, moving on. Thoughts on Josh Parisian's butt crack? Hairiness and ugliness, if I had to go with one sentence to describe it. But definitely motivating. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Got Christmas money from Grandma. Joe, you should go to 292. Maybe. I'll think about it, dude. It's just too inconvenient for the channel. Then I got to set up shop in a hotel room and do a post fight. My fiance's texting me right now and saying, stop picking on 12-year-old boys. So, we're going to have to leave Prodigy alone. He's just looking for clout anyway. He's just looking for a little attention. Is John Morgan related to Dana? How does he always get the first question? Apparently, he's just always the first person there, so they give him the first question by default. Dana White was looking like the boogeyman after that announcement, for sure. You could do a post fight on your phone at the event. No. Nope. Joey, don't be... Yeah, stop. Don't even go there. Joey's pleasures... Whoa. Moving up in the business? Yeah. Welcome dozens of men to my hotel room. Now my nose is itching. Patty was like, hey, look. Shipped your lights to me for probably $20 in the shipping. I'll cut off the base and I'll add clamps to them. I'll weld new clamps to you. I only spent $150 doing so. And then you just got to pay for return shipping. Sell those lights. Let's meet up in a public restroom. I'll think about it, bro. I'll think about it. I might just have to buy these lights and then start another YouTube channel. That way I need an extra set of lights. Imagine you guys found me and I had another YouTube channel. What would you think? What would you do if you just found me like I had a totally other YouTube channel where I only talked about finance? Because let me just tell you this, guys, right now. If I start another YouTube channel, I'm not telling you guys about it. Unless it's directly connected. You know? Ngannou versus Lesnar. Ngannou would smoke Lesnar. I delivered a package to Prodigy's trailer yesterday. I saw 10 pairs of different size shoes. In front, I felt bad. and left 4K at the door. Well, that was good, dude. That was good charity to him. That was good charity. It's hard out there being broke. It's hard out there being a broke boy. You know? It really is. It really is. Dude said he got connections. I got connect. I'm waiting to see this this new picks tomorrow. Prodigy, be honest. Did you buy any subs or no? I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to see Ngannou join Kamaru and join Ngannou at PFL Africa likely. I don't think so. I don't think so. By the way, guys, if you could all do me a favor and like the stream, I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. No, it's dumb and not organic growth. Why do you ask? I was just wondering because, like, no offense to you, I'm not singling you out. It just seems like something a 15-year-old would do, you know? That's why I asked. I didn't see any evidence of such, but I was just curious. I'm glad you're smart enough to know how dumb that is. But there's a lot of people in the community that do it, dude. I've seen a lot of people who've done it. You know, when they got 10,000 subscribers and they get like 6 views. So I'm glad you're smart enough not to do some dumb shit like that. I should when I get a new banner for my YouTube channel, I ought to put Josh Parisian's butt crack in it. Look at my follower to view ratio. I'll have to check it out, man. I didn't suspect you of doing it. I was just thinking because you were young, maybe that's something that you were doing and it was dumb. I didn't think you did. I didn't suspect you of it. I just thought maybe because you were young you would make that mistake. I'm sure you've seen some channels that are questionable. I mean, there are some channels that have bought subs, but there are also channels that are just dead. I've seen certain channels that have like 70 to 80,000 subscribers in the MMA space and get no views at all. And they're just slowly dying and they don't know what to do about it. And there's a lot of dead channels. I'll never forget, I looked at it recently, Overboard Humor. Dude's basically a bum now and has a dead channel with millions of subscribers. So, it's crazy. 200K and has no views. Does he? I did not know that. That's crazy. What's up, Joey? How's the stream been so far? It's been... Guys, how would you rate the stream so far? 1 out of 10. Let me know honest opinions in the chat. If it's a shitty stream, let me have it. 1 through 10, how's the stream been so far? I've enjoyed it. I've been alright. 2 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Blaze One Sports, one of the longest supporters of the channel. Appreciate you, Blaze One. I really do, my friend. 1.5. JJ Smoke never becoming a moderator. 7 out of 10 from Combat. This stream is a solid 8. I guess when the only way we can get to 10 is when you watch it to completion, huh? I was so disappointed I won't be able to get any Josh Parisian action this weekend. That's the people's main event. Bro, that's so funny you brought up. I used to watch Overboard. Me too. I randomly stumbled upon it the other day. Was a 9, but now a 10 when you started saying, ew. 10.5, it's a solid 3.2, 4 out of 10. The stream's a solid 7. I feel like you fumbled the bag. Well, if I fumbled the bag anywhere similar to Francis Ngannou, then I fumbled it real good. I fumbled that bag real good. I enjoyed I enjoyed just chilling and not making a video today, boys. I got to get back on the content. I might start with my 291 content. I do kind of want to make a video about the parallels between Strickland, Colby, and Adesanya compared to fan reactions of certain statements. But I don't know. I kind of feel like relaxing this week, to be honest. You know, I've been going like crazy. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off the last month. I'm telling you, Kamara has been looking towards his exit for a while. I feel like I don't believe it. What do you think about Home getting a possibility of a 46 title shot? She wins this weekend. She probably will. That'd be crazy, to be honest. What would be? What's up, Anthony? When Dana gets asked about Francis, he's going to say it's an exhibition. It doesn't really matter. Is it an exhibition, though? Is it bad that I think Stolarenko can beat McCann? Dude, McCann's a straight up bum. McCann's a literal bum. Also, I don't want to get too crazy on content because I feel like Dana's about to start announcing shit. So I'm going to chill. I got a bunch of extra stuff I'm going to do tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I got to get back on the grind on next Monday. But I'm still on the grind, basically. Any news comes out, I'm still jumping on it. Massive head kick broke his orbital. So Turner and them should have won then. Based on damage, Turner should have won. That's what I have to say. That's what I had to say. Remember when Usman wanted to box Canelo? Lol. Yeah, it will be. What are we talking about? What will be? Remember when? Yes, I did. Dana turned into Grimace after the fans. Yeah, dude, he's pissed. I'm waiting for big fight news to come out, and I'm thinking it's gonna come before Friday. So it's either gonna be tomorrow or Friday. And in the meantime, I'm trying to relax a little bit. I've been going crazy the last literally month and a half on content. I'm like, let me just chill. I still have a bunch of videos I want to do. And I might tomorrow, if there's no news, I might start working on that Adesanya Strickland Colby video. If not, I'm going to start working on 291 content. 291 content. 10.7K subs. Joey, how are you feeling about the channel's growth recently? I'm feeling good. The growth has been significant. Serious girth on the channel recently. UFC about a book. Yeah, for sure. What kind of chance do you give Francis? I have no idea, dude. Probably none. It's a different sport. The Rousey news is bullshit, dude. Don't believe a word you hear from the dumbass MMA media. Not gonna lie, I'm excited for Tony's fight with Bobby. Both fun fights and winnable matchup. Yeah, especially Tony on a full camp. Tony on a full camp should be interesting. Who would you take in Gamrot versus Hooker? I think Gamrot would be able to out-grapple Hooker. But if he can't, I'd take Hooker. And Hooker has decent defensive wrestling. So Hooker has a chance in that. But I'd take Gamrot. Joey's channel is growing because he's 100% authentic. Thank you, E2. I appreciate the kind words. Look, I don't need crazy growth. I need quality growth. All right? It's not about the speed, but it's about the quality of the subscribers. Is Ronda Rousey the woman from the Fast and Furious movie? Basically, yes. Fiziev Gamrot should be interesting. Yeah, who knows if they're going to book it. Joey, us grown men. Yeah, how do you guys feel? You're grown men watching another grown man's growth on stream. Witnessed a lot of your growth? Yeah. The channel's a grower, not a shower, all right? I can't believe we finally hit 10,000. Now I just want to get to 50. 50's the goal, boys. It's going to be a long road. It might be a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. But you guys are here for the ride, and you guys get to enjoy the growth firsthand. You guys get to be a part of the growth firsthand. You guys get to encourage the growth as well. She gave a date. This is my last day. I know you're going to do this. I guess that make the last big match for WrestleMania. Okay. Love the growth. Am I crazy to think Hooker could possibly sub Gamrot? Gamrot sometimes telegraphs his takedowns. It's possible, but I don't think he would be able to. And J-Check speculated Rousey could... Dude, everyone's speculating about it. I think with your content generation, it will grow quickly. YouTube loves content frequency. Fair enough. Would you say Chandler is a dangerous fighter or Ferguson is just stupid? Chandler's a dangerous fighter. No, he wasn't piecing him up. He was competitive, then got sent to the land where the sun does not rise. What was not competitive? In 3 years, you'll be at like 200K if you expand your content in the future. What do you mean expand it? You want me to use my growth to expand it? You hit 20K by UFC 300 maybe. We'll say we're about to be 11. So you guys just need to start sharing the channel. Get the channel out there. Help encourage the growth. The best way is by word of mouth. So use your mouth to encourage the growth. I want to see Joey in real life videos. Me just going around bitching people at the store. Starting issues with people randomly at like the supermarket. Yeah, who you looking at, bitch? You want to get Boston crabbed? Well. That'd be funny. Chandler's an embarrassment. Dude, Chandler is the cringiest motherfucker ever. Your Duplessis Izzy takes are spot on. It's annoying. I know, dude. It's so annoying. Sean O'Malley took umbrage to Aljamain Sterling's fighting against my will comments about their pending matchup. Okay. I mean, it is wrong what they're doing to Sterling. Tony was winning against Chandler, no doubt. Kevin Lee retired, UFC following quick submission. Lost in a comeback fight. Yep. Joey the type of guy to give you a swirly. Yeah, I'll give you a swirly. You talk shit, I'll give you a swirly. Chandler's stereotypical inspirational American. Dude talks in inspirational quotes. I'm not going to lie. I think Chandler definitely has CT. UFC 300 better be epic. Agreed. Joey just pulls himself up by the bootstraps at 50K. Yeah, I'll see you at the top, boys. I'll see you at the top. Lee has issued a statement confirming the retirement. I did see that. Sounds about right. Sometimes I get scared my girlfriend will see my computer stream. She will see Joey's growth and she will leave me. Dude, you're right. You are right. She's gonna leave you for a different type of artist, okay? You may be able to paint and draw, but I'm a different type of artist, okay? You couldn't create these kind of visuals and create this type of growth and girth. Hot take, Chandler never fights again. Honestly, this is going to sound crazy. At this point, the way Michael Chandler's just been rim jobbing Conor, I want him cut. Is your fiance a female order Russian bride? No. Hey, Joey, how do you think CKB bringing in Craig Jones into camp helps him going forward? Dan Hooker had a rear naked choke on Jalen round 1. It was a perfect one as per technique. I think it makes sense to have a grappler in your camp, a high-level grappler in your camp. So I think it'll help them with their grappling. If anything, that's the one thing they can work on. Chandler's knees must be ruined from... Dude, Chandler's knees got rug burn on him from hanging out with Conor. Actually, never mind. They don't put carpet in public restrooms, so it's probably just skinned up. Joey, what do you think is happening with Giga Chikadze? I have no idea, bro. Supposedly he wanted to fight Ortega. Didn't happen. Channel's a grower, not a shower. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the growth. Just tuning in every single day to see one grown man's growth. Joe, are you buying the Gimmick Fight Promotions pay-per-view? What, Ngannou versus Fury? Is that what you're saying? I don't think it's under his promotional banner. But yes, I will be buying it. Oliveira versus Chandler was such a big fight. I'd love a rematch. Me too. That's one of the best fights of 2022. Israel Adesanya took stage during Duplessis post-fight interview to deliver an emotional, racially charged the apartheid fight. I back. Trust me, I back. Chandler's out for 6 months with a torn meniscus. Yeah. He's going to tear his ACLs on his knees for Conor. I think they do Ortega versus Arnold Allen. Dude, Ortega's literally a bomb. Just squatting in the rankings. Fury's going to sleep in Ngannou bad. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Charles finished Chandler round 1 this time if he fights Chandler. Yeah, I'm taking Charles again by stoppage. Brutal stoppage, too. Brutal stoppage. So, Prodigy, do you actually like the channel or do you just like hating on the channel? Because sometimes you seem like you like the channel. Other times you just see like you're being a little crybaby. Oh, he's back? Ew. 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 Francis is going to slump Fury. Maybe. We'll see. That'd be hilarious. Do you think Dana gets BJs from the ring card girls or hot female fighters? Maybe. I don't know. Will you be watching Nate? No. Nope. Darren typed Attila's ACL while in bed. Dude, Darren Till's ACL is always torn. I think he just tears his ACL intentionally so he can lie when he loses a fight and say, "It's me ACL. Me ACL is torn." That's why he couldn't fight. After every fight, he has a torn ACL. Craziness. The Adesanya Duplessis feud was always going to end up here, for sure. I think Duplessis said it originally to kind of get some clout. Will you buy the Billionaire pay-per-view if it happens? No. Nope. I tore my bloody ACL, lad. Whether Duplessis intended to make his points about Africans in the UFC, no one of race or not, he stirred the pot. The apartheid fight. Okay. Patty Mills, thank you for the $1.99. I'm taking Chandler first round bathroom finish. Did you see what I posted in the Discord today, Patty? The question they asked at Media Day? If not, let me know. I'll post it again and I'll tag you. But you should be able to scroll up. You should be able to scroll up and find it in the Discord. I went to high school with Volk's wrestling coach and gym he uses in Thailand. That's pretty cool. You stealing MMA Guru's content? Dude, I don't even watch MMA Guru. I've literally seen one video of his, ever. One video of it ever. I've talked about it on the channel before one time, or 2 times, or maybe even 3 times. And I thought it was a really funny video, and that's all I've seen. So, yeah, if you think I'm stealing somebody's content when people cover MMA and pretty much everyone does the same shit, you're a fucking clown. So fuck you. Joe, you get 100 people in your lives, your big lead now. I wouldn't go that far. What if it's UFC 300? For what? For the shit? I mean, if they put great fights on it, I'll have to order it. I don't think you turn your ACL as an excuse for putting your legs together when Dricus Plessis shoots a takedown. I know, literally pushing his feet together. It's craziness. I heard you caught on camera eating a sausage sandwich at Coney Island. Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't remember, dude. I travel the world. Dana White, we don't do gimmick fights that announces Big Show versus John Jones inside Hell in Cell. That is true. Bro, what is your 4K camera for videos? Sony A6400. Joey doesn't watch any other YouTubers. Facts. Any other MMA YouTubers. I watch other YouTubers, but not MMA YouTubers. I mean, seriously. Oh, yeah, I stole some prediction videos. Oh, yeah. Good one. I mean, imagine thinking you could delegitimize someone by saying, oh, you're stealing content. Yeah, dude, I got better things to do with my day than wonder about other people's fucking viewpoints, okay? It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Next fight for Whitaker, Sean Strickland. The underlying message hit at a more difficult conversation than what he seemed to be willing to have had, okay? Hollywood Joe, yeah, I'm not going to be able to read the chat. I'm only reading donations from here on out, you know. We got over 100 people in the chat. I'm only reading donations from here on out. So if you want to be read, I'm kidding. Stop. Somebody's going to think I'm being serious. They just popped in. They're like, this guy's fucking serious. I want to see Hamzat a champion. I'm sick of him still not fighting. I agree. I agree. I want to see Hamzat fighting. Do you think they were entering an arc in Izzy's career where he fights won't go to decisions anymore? It seems like the Alex 2 fight, he put his socks in Cejudo's mouth. I have no idea. It's impossible to know. No one said he stole content, but you know he watches them all religiously. You're saying I do? I don't watch anyone religiously at all on YouTube in general. I don't know, but Dana White hanging out with 20-year-old is weird. Like, imagine a grown man hanging out with high schoolers after school. Who's he hanging out with 20-year-olds? I don't know. MMA Guru exposed you? Yeah, I'm sure he did. He exposed me. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know who that is. Like, literally, I know who he is through the chat. That's it. Congratulations to him. I hope he does well. I wish him nothing but success since I found out who he is. I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, what do you want me to say about him? You're just trying to get me to talk shit about somebody I don't even know. You know, I know he puts out MMA content. I hope he gets 1 million subs. I hope he gets 1 million views on every video. What more do you want me to say? Did you get what you want now? Donation chat only. Ew. I'll be fine then. Yeah, Twizzy Rich will be fine. But where did he expose me? Send me the link. Where did he expose me at? Let's find out. I ain't scared of no man. Joe, besides MMA, what are you into non-sports? Fishing, that's technically a sport. Disc golf, that's technically a sport. Movies, I watched some movies. I went and saw Mission Impossible. But outside of that, I don't have a lot of extra time. Editing, photo editing, but that's kind of related to the YouTube channel. Love your content, bro. Been watching every video since last summer. Got me through some tough times. I'm happy, Seth. I'm happy I could get you through some tough time. I'm happy. I really am. I'm happy you enjoyed the content. I appreciate you popping in the stream and using your kind words. Your content is legit and you're doing well, to be honest. I just like messing with you. Okay, fair enough. Hamzat versus Izzy would be a wild fight. Hamzat would wrestle Izzy. It'd be very interesting. I would love to see that matchup. I'm not going to lie. I'd be okay with them skipping it. Nah, I wouldn't be okay with them skipping over Dricus at this point. He's black. Who gives a shit? White told the Assemble Press after UFC 290 I could care less. Yeah, I think he was saying I could care less about him saying the N-word. Dana hangs out with the Nelk Boys and other young content creators. Okay, fair enough. How many Russian fighters are on the juice? I have no idea. MMA Prodigy about to donate his 4K to hate on Joey. I think Guru just needs to keep focusing on Ariawani, keep exposing his hypocrisy. Okay. PFL moving up in the world, hiring USADA. I think that's a good move. I hope Chandler loses the Connor paycheck and ends up fighting a young killer in the Apex. Agreed. Agreed. Nah, I feel bad about that, but it is kind of embarrassing the way he's acting. Nothing sells a fight better than a feud. These two have one hell of a feud going on. I appreciate the growth. Seth, I'm glad from one grown man to another, I'm glad you can be here to witness my growth. Okay? You've been watching every video since the summer of last year. You watched every video. You watched a Holly Holm prediction video, Seth. The Flash movie's good. It's all right. Blanking it of. Oh my God! What are we doing here? Connor and Diego Sanchez looked amazing. Pretty much, no, not that one. Well, then you lied. MMA Joe, what do you think about the class action lawsuit? I think it's interesting. It's revealed some actual numbers that we can find out about how they pay certain fighters in certain contracts. But we'll see how it ultimately ends. Without the class action lawsuit, Ngannou would have never got out of his contract. Because they added the sunset clause and then they removed it. Because of what went on with the class action lawsuit. Dude, Whitaker's Wikipedia page is still wrong. I'll put on the Holly Holm vid tonight when I go to bed so you get maximum traction. Thank you, Kuma, for being a good supporter. Can't believe Walt Harris is canceled. I know. We were all really looking forward to seeing Josh Parisian's butt crack. I'm surprised Kevin Lee retired. He looked like he was primed and ready to challenge for Leon for the belt. Dude, Kevin Lee has been retired, in my opinion. Dude almost lost to bum Diego Sanchez. Dude almost lost to the dead corpse of Diego Sanchez. Why does always laugh about you? I have no idea, does he? I don't know. I guess he's jealous of me. He's just jealous. That's probably what I would have to say. Can't believe Walt Harris got canceled. Did Connor lose again on Tough, as far as I know? I watched 1 month of Holly Holm Myra Buena Silva tape to prepare for this battle. Yeah, I watched 35 hours of that tape to really get a grasp on it. Saw Kevin Lee make it close with the corpse that once held the soul of Diego Sanchez and thought he knew he was beating Renat. He picked Kevin Lee. That's a bad pick. That's a real bad pick. I didn't know that. I would have brought that up. Did I know that? I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know. My brain's not working right now. Maybe I did know that. Did you see Tesoro Taira opponent got a fight with a dude who had CJ Vergara running a marathon? Should be a good fight. Yes, I did. Charez has got another fight. Charez is game to fight, dude. Does Guram have double champ potential? No. What do you think of Chelsea Chandler? Dude, Chelsea Chandler's just reading bullshit online and then regurgitating it to the MMA media. And then the MMA media is running with it. There's no actual proof. Like, does every MMA fan lack any critical thinking skills? Well, where did the rumor come from? Chelsea Chandler. Where could Chelsea Chandler have heard the rumor from? Oh, wait, nobody. She has no connections to anyone. She's not a big name fighter. Oh, she probably read it online when people were speculating about it. Oh, if Nunes retires, Rousey might come back. I mean, seriously, everything points to that's bullshit. And until there's actual evidence, it's bullshit. That's the way I see it. I saw Kevin Lee outside of 7-Eleven. Poor man, still waking up. Chelsea Chandler watched the new Chael Sonnen vid before going there. Dude, Chael's a clown. Chelsea Chandler's more of an insider than you. When did I claim to be an insider? The only time I'm an insider, Davis, is when I'm hanging out with your mother. Okay? I made a playlist of Hollywood video just replaying 10 times in a row. I have it playing on mute right now. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bob Sapp versus GSP. Who wins? GSP. LOL. Yeah, the only time I'm an insider is when I'm hanging out with Davis's mom. And I'm inside her. Big pause. Davis don't want that smoke, bro. Davis don't want that smoke. Izzy and Poton's former kickboxing rival, you're sure is now on Dana White's Contender Series. Is there another quick rush for a title incoming for the middleweight division? Maybe. Is she bad, though? Yeah, she's bad. What do you think of Jake Hadley fighting Cody Durden? Who will win? Jake Hadley will win. Thank God. I don't like Cody Durden. Dude's a clown. Davis's mom. Ew. Hey, you might get the crabs, but it'll be one hell of a night. But you might catch the crabs and some lobsters, too. You might get some lobsters, too. Did you see Chael texted Bo Nickel something like, you get him next time, bud? I don't even know what that means. Sleeps KSI out cold. Dude, I don't even know who KSI is. I've seen his name in headlines. I truly don't know who he is. Dead serious. Apparently that's what he said. I don't know. I don't know that, but that is interesting. That's another contender for the middleweight division, probably. I cannot confirm that. Prime Fedor versus John Jones. Who wins? Prime John Jones. Ew. I like how everyone just loves to say ew in the chat now. Thoughts on Hamzat versus Jarrett? I'm going Hamzat. I am going Hamzat over Jarrett. I'm going Hamzat over Jarrett. Is it true that you are special needs like MMA Guru? I didn't know MMA Guru was special needs, but now I'm not. But yeah, I guess he's dealing with it while he has his YouTube channel. I wish him the best, you know. I support all people with special needs. So, I think someone told me he was autistic before, but I didn't know that for sure. You need an ooh emote? Maybe I will have to get one. Joe, are you preparing for heavyweight fight on Dana White's Contender Series? Yeah. I've been practicing showing my butt crack like Josh Parisian. That's going to be my finishing move. Go to Alex Perez Twitter. Okay, there you go. Sam Patterson is still wrestling. Mark Goddard, I don't even know what's going on there. And KO'd him at UFC 286. Oh, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a nasty KO. That's a nasty KO. Maybe he's jealous that I have legs. Oh, yeah, someone did tell me that. Someone did tell me that. I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that meme. What if Aljo becomes the GOAT of bantamweight? I mean, I'm not emotionally connected to these guys enough to really care that much. I'm just watching and enjoying the sport. Just watching shirtless men fight each other in the cage. Do you think Dana will announce soon on Chandler versus Connorson? No. See, I thought he would do it yesterday. Is getting knocked out embarrassing in your opinion? I mean, I'm sure, but I don't think they have nothing to be embarrassed of. Imagine Jan sleeps Alex the same way Aguilar slept Shannon. Imagine he just goes down stiff. Dude, if he gets brutally KO'd, that is the end of Alex Pereira. That is the end of Alex Pereira, in my opinion. I mean, and I think he does, dude. He's coming back too soon. That's going to be the narrative coming out of that fight. He came back too soon. He came back too soon. He came back too soon after getting stiffened up. I'm curious what he looks like at 205, you know? I'm very curious. Imagine we see him get stiffened up. That'd be nuts. You know, Jamal Hill's making me recent lightweight division. That division is coming at slow pace as heavyweight. Fight is making me recent lightweight division. That division is, I don't know what you mean there. I'm trying to decipher that. I'm too tired for it. Andre the Giant versus Volkanovski. Who wins? Volkanovski. I meant light heavyweight. Makes me resent light heavyweight division. I mean, he fought in January. Let's give him some time, dude. Hopefully it gets announced soon. Alex and Shannon share the same thing in common. They're coming off back too early of brutal KOs. I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 150%. You shouldn't be coming back that soon after getting flatlined. You shouldn't be coming back that soon after getting flatlined. It's just not good. It's just not good. It's really not good. Let me see something real quick. Anywho, moving on. I think Yair is going to expose Hamza. I think he's too big, too dangerous on the feet, and Hamza believes he's unbeatable. It's possible. Very possible. I think Hamza will be able to work in the grappling, and I think they'll make it 3 rounds. I think they'll make it 3 rounds, and I think Hamza will be able to win 3-rounder against him. I think he'll be able to win the 3-rounder against him. Let's see. Francis Ngannou video did 4,500. Adesanya du Plessis video did 6,000. Cut These Fighters video did 3,000. What Did We Learn video did over 6,000. That's not bad. Not too shabby, boys. Not too shabby. Dricus du Plessis post-fight video did almost 11,000 views. What a beauty that is. What an absolute beauty that is. That's nice. That's real nice. Post-fight, 4,000. Let me see what most people checked out on the post-fight. Most people clicked on the timestamp with the Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis. I'm thinking JDM gets flatlined this weekend. Wouldn't that be crazy? I think Mike Malott can take out most contenders at 155 and 170. I don't know if he can make 155. Moreno should fight the loser of Manel Kape, Kai France. He already just beat Kai France. So that Joey's an overrated analyst and then proceeds to say, yeah, that's crazy. But if you don't like my analysis, then don't watch. Fuck you. Like, being dead serious, I don't get that. Like, hey, man, this is a shit channel. You're watching every second of it? You're watching every second of a channel of a grown man that you supposedly don't even like? That's wild to me. I got so much better things to do with my time than sit and stare at another grown man that I supposedly don't like and hang on his every word. That's crazy. I guarantee there's a couple other people just hate watching right now. I mean, there's over 90 people in here. They're like, yeah, I hate this motherfucker right now. I don't want to listen to this bullshit. But you're listening. You're a bitch. If you're listening right now and you hate the channel, that's for you, bitch. That's for you. Joey can't take constructive criticism. Yeah, that was real constructive, dude. You're overrated. Yeah, and you're a bitch. You can't take constructive criticism if you're crying about that. We love watching you. Thank you, E. Coli. I mean, dude, I don't take no offense to it. I don't care. Nothing. There is nothing anybody can say about me or to me that's going to hurt my feelings. Ever. Ever. I just like kind of ragging on them back a little bit. He calling someone overrated is a constructive criticism. Yeah, what level of school did you make it to, Davis? What level of school did you make it to? Because your listening and comprehension and critical thinking and just overall understanding of the English language needs a little bit of work, I would say. Hopefully Kai France beats Kape. Kape has been a straight clown recently. I agree. What if Hamza is suspended? Then we would hopefully know by now. Hopefully we would know. I would think. That's crazy. I can't believe how much time has passed. It's already Thursday now. Holy shit. It's already Thursday. Yeah, but calling someone overrated isn't constructive. I hate it, but I can't stop listening. Fair enough. Do you think Sugar should be that big of an underdog against Aljo? Yes. I don't know how big of an underdog he is, but the answer is yes. The answer is yes. 100% yes. Joey, I'll be honest, I've been watching this whole time, hate watching. Yeah. Hey, man, you win some, you lose some. If you're out there just lurking in the chat right now and you hate me, just post it in the chat. Don't be a pussy now. Don't be a pussy. I'm hate watching right now. This guy is so boring. Thank you for the 10 Australian dollars, Bitsy. Now, I did that intentionally. Thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. I'm hate watching this right now. This guy is so boring. Dude, Davis right now is balling up his fist like, how dare you donate to this son of a bitch? Why are you donating to this son of a bitch? Why I oughta? Why I oughta? Joey's lost my respect this stream. Look, being dead serious, Davis. Any complaints you have, do me a favor, listen. I want you to write them down on a piece of paper. I want you to write, Dear Joey. I want you to start writing the complaints down in a piece of paper. I want you to sign your name at the bottom. I want you to fold it up real nicely. I want you to stick it in an envelope. I want you to put a stamp on it. I want you to fold it again. I want you to put another stamp on it. Then I want you to fold it again 3 more times. And then I want you to shove it straight up your ass. That's what I would like you to do. Thank you again, Bitsy, for the $10 dono. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it not for the money, but I appreciate it that it pisses Davis off. The people who are hate watching and they see the donos, they're like, why is this guy getting donos? Fuck this guy. He's a stupid bitch. He's getting donos right now. I appreciate it, my friend. Davis just wants my luscious V. Exactly. Hate watching this hard right now. Whoa. You're hate watching it and you're hard right now? That's too much information, bro. I want to see Manel Kape versus Moreno for #1 contender after Pantoja versus Royval. I don't know if they're doing Pantoja versus Royval. They already fought not that long ago. You in Canada? I am not. Joey, after hearing that, Davis lost his respect. I hate Joey so much, I don't know why I watch every single video in the shower. Dude's just watching every video in the shower. That's funny, bro. I will donate $100 if that goes to the Power Slap TV. Days, you ain't got $100, so stop flexing money you don't have, all right? Lots of lurkers for sure. Lots of lurkers for sure. They're like, how dare Bitsy give this guy 10 Australian dollars? What kind of clown is donating to Joey? Joey, chewing the back, NASCAR, Dale Earnhardt, pit crew, 9/11 was an inside job. Man got his Android phone in a Ziploc baggie for shower time. Sounds about right, bro. Joe, I got $100 from DraftKings. Sweet. Sweet, bro. $100 from DraftKings. You guys are lucky. I'm going 1 hour and 38 tonight, boys. Hate how Pavlovich isn't fighting anyone. Such an entertaining fighter. I know, dude. It's annoying. I'm going to refilm that Francis Ngannou video once this ends. Don't be a clown. Don't be a clown, Jeremiah. Film it. Film it, film it, film it. Luckily, you got a channel you can get all your information from and you know it's facts. Don't let Plessis run from the narrative. Pavlovich versus Almeida or Aspinall for the belt. I like it. I like it. Don't disrespect Pavlovich, one of my favorite. Joey, how do you want your steak? Ready or medium? Ready. I like my medium rare. Or medium. One or the other. I'm fine with. I'm not particularly picky about it. I'm not crazy picky about it. Do you think Izzy will ever be double champion? No. I do not think Izzy will ever be double champion. His best chance was against Jan Blachowicz. That's not going to happen again. Everyone else is a bad matchup. But I think it's possible. I think it is possible, but I just, if you gun to my head, I say no, and I think I live. Gun to my head, I say no, and I think I live. You know what? You know what, boys? Hold on 1 second. I got Izzy over Hill if he beats the winner of Jan Pereira. Yeah, I think Izzy could beat Hill and he could beat Yair. I just don't like his chances because they're just bigger than him. They're just bigger than him. The war of words between Adesanya and Plessis is certainly ugly. Hill could just wrestle Izzy. That's what I think probably he would try to do. That's what I think he would try to do, my friend. He'd probably just try to wrestle him. Joe, what's your opinion on Bruce Lee movies? I don't know. I haven't seen them. I predicted Pavlovich by 5th round submission against Plessis, and it happened. No, it didn't. How would Jamal Hill do against John Jones? John Jones would absolutely maul Jamal Hill badly. I'm surprised UFC didn't ask Kevin Holland to step in against Josh Parisian. Dude, I'm so tired of hearing about Kevin Holland. I'm so tired of hearing about Kevin Holland. You surprised Dana White hasn't came out with big fight news since Fury and Ngannou? Yes. I am very shocked. I thought he would come out with it. I thought he would come out with it today or tomorrow. If not yesterday. Joe, you got to stream the full card. Which card? Which card are you talking about, bro? This weekend? Honestly, I may not do a stream at all. I'm thinking about not and just start working on my full card picks. I'm honestly consider not even doing a post fight. I'm dangerously consider not doing a post fight. Hill would kill JBJ. Well, I'm not watching. You're just skipping the whole card. Makes sense, bro. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, my friend. But then I got to do post-fight, so if anybody needs to catch up on anything, they can. That's my problem, buddy. That's truly my problem. Someone's going to be like, where's the post-fight? I'm pretty sure I've done a post-fight for almost every card. We need to who needs to be a cut video. It's going to be a top 10. I want to see that 25-minute breakdown of Home pushing Myra against the cage. Well, you know what's funny? Fight cards like this kind of inspired the full card post-fights and the full card predictions. But there ain't no way I'm just breaking that down in one video. Like, it's not worth it. So at least I do the full card predictions or I do the full card post-fight, and I'm not just wasting my time talking about that fight. You could miss the KO of the year from Bueno Silva. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? That'd be absolutely hilarious. Who needs to be cut whole card except JDM? JDM may lose, and then the whole card needs to get cut. So, we could see. Don't even bother streaming the card. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to, bro. I think I'm going to get started on my full card predictions for the following week. I might do a stream. What an ugly card. I can't believe the UFC even put this on. I'll be honest. This is an ugly, ugly, ugly card. Ew. 10 p.m. Eastern Time main card. Yeah. I just don't think I can handle it. Imagine doing the full card stream for this. Oh my god. Imagine McKinney gets KO'd again. He's done for then. He is done for. Promos with a warning. Hate speech, okay? Alrighty. London card underrated. People say it's ugly because the co-main Molly McCann. We wouldn't mind it if you don't stream the card. Fair enough, Mario. I don't think I'm going to be honest. I think this is going to be the first card in a while I kind of take a break of. And then I'll get back on it the following week. And then we got 291 coming up. So, I think that's what we're going to go with, buddy boy. I think that's what we're going to go with. This Bellator pay-per-view level, this isn't even Bellator pay-per-view level, dude. This ain't even Bellator pay-per-view level. Let's see, what's the next major organization? What's the next Bellator event? Bellator MMA versus Ryzen 2. That's the next one? McKee versus Pitbull? Where's this? No. I think this is it. Bellator versus Ryzen. The 30th. I guess so. Joe, you think Tony Ferguson wins the fight against the King? I think he can. I probably will pick him. Now, I want to see your reaction to Chelsea Chandler versus Norma Dumont fight of the year. Yeah. I'm excited for that 291 stream. I'm going to be honest, though. You know what's weird? I kind of look forward to doing the streams on the big cards now. I used to not do them and then stream afterwards. But I kind of look forward to doing them now. Is there any of you guys in here who tune into the pay-per-view live streams and look forward to them? Like, is there anybody in here who enjoys watching the fight card live streams where it actually makes your night better? Because now I'm kind of like, I look at 291, I'm like, I'm looking forward to that night where I sit in this chair and I fire up the stream. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I just look forward to it now. It kind of makes the night a little bit better. I get to experience it with my fellow grown men. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad to hear it, man. Because it is kind of unique, you know what I mean? We basically get together as like a crowd together to watch the fights. Seems that Kram versus Costa will happen. Oh, we'll see it. We'll believe it when I see it. Dudakuved versus Nunes. I'm going Nunes. Live streams are cool. Hanging out with Joey and the boys. Let me ask you this. When you guys are watching the live streams for like the pay-per-views and stuff, are you guys just chilling at your house by yourself watching the live stream? Can't wait for Joey to sit on that chair and watch Joanne Wood. Stop it, bro. Stop it. 291 is stacked. Agreed. I choose AJ channel on fight nights. Well, good. We don't need you here. TK. Lutz versus Bogdasarian. Bogdasarian's going to win. I love the pay-per-view streams. Jungle Mania, don't you go back and rewatch them if you miss them? Always double screened for maximum pleasure. Screened. What does that mean? Double screened for maximum pleasure. What does that even mean? Always double screened for maximum pleasure. Like you have me up on two different screens is what you're saying? Chilling in my house with a similar setup minus the expensive desk lights. Fair enough. I like you too, Joey. Oh, that's so cute. Are you hitting on me, TK? Are you hitting on me in the chat, bro? Bro deleted this message. Would you rather watch the fights live with no post-fight, or stream and do videos afterwards? Would you rather watch the fights live with no post-fight or stream and do... I'm trying to figure out what the question is. You're gonna have to rephrase it because that sounds like the same thing. Watch the fights live with no post-fight, or stream and do videos afterwards. Well, do videos afterwards would be the post-fight, right? I don't know. One with fights, one with Joey. Okay, I was like, what? Well, I didn't know how would you do it other than double screen. I like you, Joey. Thank you. Dude deleted his message. He said, I'm out of here, bro. I've watched every whole stream in the last 8 months, even if I miss, which is rare. Hold on. Every stream, no matter what, like even like the stream from last night. I watched the card alone, but I picture MMA Joey's laying next to me. Yeah, same thing here, Steven Seagal. I like to imagine we're all laying in a really big bed watching the fights together. That's what I like to think our stream is. So I don't know if you guys knew that when you were becoming a part of the community. Imagine watching the fights, any stream, not just a pay-per-view watch along. That's awesome, Jungle Mania. Thank you, my friend. So you just watch everything. You're just watching everything. You're watching my every move, my every sentence. What have you been thinking during when you watch the streams? Have you been thinking like, damn, this is a good ass stream? I can't believe you're watching. So you watched the full 2 hours from last night too? Dude said I watched the card alone, but I picture MMA Joey's laying next to me. Imagine all of us in a public restroom just watching the fights. Yeah. Worst card since I became a hardcore fan. That was mid-2019. It's a really bad card, bro. I feel like I know you more than my closest friends. The real question is, all these streams that you've watched and all these different questions I answered, do I not stay consistent? Do I not stay consistent? What I mean is similar answers on similar topics, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not applying one opinion to one fighter and then not applying it to a different fighter who's doing the same thing, if that makes sense. Consistent, yes. That's funny, dude. I feel like I know you more than I know my closest friend. Hey, man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Jungle, if you ran into me on the streets, would you say hi to me? Is that it? Would you be like, hey, man, I watch the streams. What's going on? I'm Jungle Mania. I am Jungle Mania. What is going on? Could you believe I bet on every UFC fight since 2020? Every UFC fight or every UFC fight card? I hope every single fight card. Imagine watching the fights live with Clay Guida and his boys while eating joints and Wingstop. Ew. I just imagine Joey Boston crabbing while wearing some Josh Parisian action. While I watched that Josh Parisian action. If I could and I saw Jungle Mania out in public and he didn't see me first, not that I know what he looks like, but if I could put a disguise on, I would attack him and Boston crab him. And I'd see if he could figure out where it came from. After I Boston crab him, I'd run away. Can I hug you in for a selfie? No. I think Ian Gary is doing wrong with the training with Oliveira camp. I don't know. Can you check the oil while you're taking a selfie? No. Yeah, you going to do what Nora Sultan and Ruzaboev's coach did? Yeah, Matt needs to call 1-800-GAMBLERS. Dude really does. Dude wants an oil check. We'll just take a picture squaring up. Touch that luscious black bear. Big paws. Real big paws. Yeah, as long as you don't pull none of that Nora Sultan and Ruzaboev's coach business on me, I'll be alright with you. Imagine. My nose is itching like crazy. My mustache is just tickling my nose. Left and right, boys. Left and right. I still want to know who's behind this motivational channel. Motivational Joey's channel. That's funny. I find that funny. I subbed to him. Pretty funny, though. At least I think I subbed to him. Yeah, I did. I want to know who's behind it. Can we take a pic of me, but Boston Crab and you? No, absolutely not. According to Tuttle, how bad did Ngannou fumble the back? He fumbled it so much, dude. He fumbled it so much. I imagine all of us watching the card and a ring girl walking around with donos. Okay. Instead of a square up, can I get a north-south? Bro said that. If you want to know what I look like, I'll give you my Insta. Didn't we do this before? Maybe I'm wrong. What is it? Message me real quick. Message me real quick. I feel like I think I might follow you, bro, but I forgot, to be honest. I really forgot. I really forgot. What is it? Just got here. Jack just got here. We have done this before, but I forgot. I see the message. Are you the guy in this red hat right here? First picture, you got there in the red hat? How old are you, Jungle Mania? You don't look old at all. I didn't think you were old. I would get Joey to autograph my poster. That's funny. That is funny. Good old sharing an Instagram with another grown man. I don't like the fact that you got 69 in your Instagram handle. Bro went with the 69. Bro went with the 69 in his handle. There you go. I gave you a follow back. All right, does everyone want to know what Jungle Mania looks like? Nah, I'm not going to do you like that. That's petty. That's petty. Dude's just constantly fishing. You got a lot of good fishing spots up there? Huh? I'm gonna have to go up there and go fishing. You got to show me all the good fishing spots. I don't know why you don't have a YouTube channel yet of you fishing. Dude said, "What's your Insta Jungle?" Jack finally decided to show up. Jack showed up and he wants to be a moderator. He shows up 2 hours in. That's just ridiculous. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Jack wants to be a moderator. He shows up 2 hours late. I don't want to hear your excuses, you bitch. Don't put them in the chat. Remember when Paul Craig got oil checked? Vaguely. I'm not scared of another grown man seeing what I look like. Just one grown man asking another grown man to follow him on Instagram. By the way, guys, if you guys could all go follow me on Instagram right now, I'll consider following you back. It's at MMA Joey C. My bad, gang. I was at Chipoodle. How amazing is Bo Nickel? I don't know. Jack, you got to be better than that, bud. Work harder. Yeah, did anybody see me pack on Alex in the random tab last night? I packed him real bad. I packed him real bad. What's wrong with Yair's shoulder injury? You don't want this fish to cuffs, Brendan? Shut up, Jack. I would maul Jack badly. I would maul him badly. I'd make him cry. Do you think UFC 290 card Abu Dhabi is prepared? Yes. Thoughts on Jeff Molina traveling to South Africa? No thoughts, really. It means nothing. I packed him, yeah. I packed on him hard. It is, let's see where it was at. It is, if you guys want to find it, it's in the random tab at 1:29 a.m. yesterday. Or today, or technically yesterday now. Pause. Big pause. If everyone watching this stream right now could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. And also double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're trying to get to 50K one of these years. We're trying to get to 50K one of these years, boys. So I'm sure there's got to be a couple of you who aren't subscribed right this second. And I would appreciate it. If you guys want me to keep making content. No, I don't think Ronda's returning, Jack. We've already talked about it. You would know it if you've been here, okay? You would have known it if you would have been here. But you're too busy at Chipotle stuffing your face like a little bitch. Okay? And then going into the public restroom with your boys. Jack, I would cook you bad. Inside 10 seconds. Dude said he would finish him inside 10 seconds. Dude said he would finish him inside of 10 seconds. That's wild. That is straight up wild. Do you think Hamzat is fighting Cannonier? I seen something about it not legit, like your channel, but it's looking like it's trending that way, but it's not official yet. Boxing fan here, Fury's going to defeat your little champion, then go back to pro boxing and fight Usyk in no matter circus fights. Okay. What's up, Billy L? Back. I can't believe you let Twizzy Rich bitch you like that earlier, Billy. He bitched you out of the chat. He bitched you out of the chat. Why is Hamzat not fighting? I believe visa issues. I believe visa issues. Jack wants to see Ronda's luscious V. Nobody likes MMA. Boxing is the real sport. Okay, fair enough. That's not what your mother said last night. I'm late as well, but you can get off your Rousey versus Kayla Harrison. Billy was shaking up. Yo, Twizzy was just throwing out $10 donos for like 5 minutes straight, and then he stopped, dude. He ran out of money. I feel bad now, Twizzy. Do you need a refund, dude? Did you run out of money? You were bitching Billy, and then you just stopped. I was waiting. I thought they were going to keep going all stream. I thought I was just going to see him scroll up all stream. Them boxing dude's real mad. He knows his place. Yo, Twizzy turned out Billy. Twizzy turned out Billy. I got my point across. He knows his place. Just watch your Dan Hooker aerial video. It's the best on the net. Did you subscribe, though? Did you subscribe? How do we consistently have like 80 to 100 people in here? And we don't have even close to 100 likes right now. Like, what's going on there, boys? What's going on here? Can someone explain that to me? Of course I subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, what's his name is just mad because boxing sucks ass. Joey, I'm about to join the Discord. About damn time, tiramisu. About damn time, tiramisu. Yeah, I think it's visa issues. He hangs out with a Chechen warlord who's basically a terrorist in the eyes of the U.S. government. So, my guess is they don't want to let those people in. I think WWE's better than boxing. North London. I think I found Jundle. He's holding up a Bass and a Bass Pro Shop hat. Yeah. And he's got a NASCAR shirt on. And he's got the Brahma Bull sneakers on. And he's wearing Venom tube socks. And he's got a name tag on. And he's sharing an Instagram with another grown man. That's a little bit weird to me. Jungle, but I understand. Just two grown men sharing an Instagram account. No big deal. Any idea who's Makhachev fighting next? I have a feeling it's going to be Volk. I have a feeling it's going to be Volk, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be Volk. What is this? I think Hamzat's scared. Yeah, he's real scared. Hamzat's real scared. I'm just slow. Look how far I'm just sliding down in my chair. Look how much taller I am when I sit up. What the hell? This is me officially up right now. It's just because I'm sitting here for so long, I just slowly start to just creep down in my chair. Just slowly creeping down in my chair. How tall am I? Look at that beard, boys. Look at that beard. Look how luscious that beard is. If that ain't a luscious beard, I don't know what is. The thing is, look. We got a lot of incels in the MMA community. A lot of incels in the MMA community. They don't get outside. They've never been with a woman. They never talked to a woman. They hate women for it. And when you just got a beard like this, it's just too easy. It's too easy. I'm glad I got a beard like this. Maybe I'd be an incel like some of you guys. But, nah. Incels, that's your middle name? Yeah. I want to fight Twizzy in a Hell of a Cell. Dude, there's so many incels in the MMA community. It's actually pretty funny. It's actually pretty funny. I like to call them the Elliot Rodgers. The Elliot Rodgers of the MMA community. Just all terminally online all day, every day. And just hate women. Never got with a woman before. Don't know how to talk to a woman. And just sitting at home fuming like Elliot Rodger waiting to make their next move. And blame everyone but themselves. And they're just soft little pussies. That is what a lot of the MMA community is. I've noticed, especially online. Let me know if you're one of those in here right now. Isn't Volk out 6 to 8 weeks? We don't know. He said he could probably fight in October. Joey's villain arc. Yeah, hey man, I'm tired tonight. It's almost 1 a.m. and I've already been tired before I even got on. I'm just going after everyone's neck tonight, boys. I'm going after everyone's neck. Just one grown man going after another grown man's neck. Why is that funny? That's sad. You're right, it is sad. It is sad. You're right. It is very sad. Very, very sad what the MMA community is sometimes. The Elliot Rodgers is what I call him. I want to fight Twizzy in a Hell of a Cell. Your middle name's Inbred? Okay. Joey, I was in a 3-bound kickboxing war today in sparring. Yeah, and you lost, didn't you? Billy, meet me in the streets. I think there's only one way to battle this out. You guys are just going to have to fight via donations. Whoever has the funnier message wins. Got to take my car to the mechanic. It needs a Ruzaboev soon. Nobody talk to my brother Billy like that. I don't know what's going on, but I got your back, Billy. Yeah, he's got your back, Billy, especially in the public restroom at the NBA Finals. If Volk can't make it, who then? Charles. Yeah. Everyone knows boxing fans rule things. You are MMA pretenders. Shut up, dude. Dude thinks he's going to troll me and upset me. I don't care. Billy, I'll Venmo you $250 for this dono war. Jack hasn't made $250 in his entire life. Waiting for UFC Sydney to be available. Was hoping Izzy and Volk be on the same card. That would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. Dude, you never know. They could do Volk versus Taporia. I think Volk would do it. He would say, fuck it. That's all his B-Day money. That's all you got? Damn, $250 for your B-Day? You don't know what Volk may or may not be, Jack. You weren't even here for the last 2 hours. You don't know the kind of inside information I portrayed. You don't know. This stream is going to be a hell of a watch back tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. This is going to be a hell of a watch back tomorrow. I tipped my mom 100 for... I tipped your mom... I thought he said my mom. I tipped your mom 100 for a dance, Twizzy. Joe, are you around 300? I am 6'3", like 280, 290. I'm just an absolute unit. I'm basically Val Woodburn, okay? But 6'3". J-Dub checking in from Long Beach, Cali. Keep up the great work. Tiramisu, the Discord link expired. Oh, no. Where did you find the Discord link? Let me before I even do anything, let me check to where you looked for the Discord link. Tell me where you went. Did you go to my channel, then community, or then membership, and then show perks info, and then go down underneath instructions, and it says join via this invite link? Membership tab on your channel. Let me know. You're 6'3", yes. You're more like Josh Parisi and Joey? Yeah. Bro, you weigh at least 300 pounds. Keep it. Okay. Well, leave whatever you want, dude. Ask your mother. Maybe she should know. I was on top of her last night, so she should have a good gauge. Okay, that link expired. All right, give me 1 second. I'll fix it. I will fix it, my friend. Invite people. What's your Discord name? Post it in the chat. What's your Discord name? I'll just invite you to the Discord. Oh yeah, I crushed his mom. Lots of ground and pound. And Herb Dean wasn't stepping in, dude. Herb Dean said, if she dies, she dies. Because once I update that link, it takes 24 hours for YouTube to approve it. Okay, let me copy that real quick. Dude's got 69 on there. I'm done. Why did it not come up? Search for friends. How do I add someone? Invite people? It's not working. Give me 1 second. You're barking up the wrong tree, pal. Okay, hold on. I can't figure out how to add you. So I'm just going to post. I'm going to post a link on the membership tab, bro. So go check in about 2 seconds. Join here. All channel members. Join the Discord server right here. All right, brother. I just posted it. You should be able to find it. Don't go under perks. Just look in what I've posted. I posted it. My name is from Impractical Chokers, the greatest TV show on earth. The punishments were always funny. The punishments were always pretty funny. A Tom Aspinall and Jorge Masvidal collab furniture set would go crazy. I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even know what that means, buddy boy. You're barking up the wrong tree. I was talking to one of the boys at the gym, and I was like, this weekend's card is trash. Holly Holmes sucks. And I asked him, you looking forward this weekend? He was like, yeah. He's looking forward to the card? Don't get me started tonight, buddy. My name is from... Okay, were you able to find the link, boy? Boy? I see. I'm going to put your name. I'm going to change your nickname. And if you link your Discord account, change nickname. If you link your Discord account to your YouTube account, your name will be green in the server under current members. And current members have an exclusive tab as well. So make sure you link your... anybody in here who's a member and in the Discord, make sure you link your YouTube to your Discord. If you have a question, just ask about it in the Discord, and you'll get access to. We have one exclusive tab right now for current members, and not that many people have linked their accounts. We got about like 15 people in there, I think. So more people have to link their accounts. So if you're listening right now and you're a current member, don't forget to do that. I don't like MMA. I'm here to find if Francis has the skills to pay the bills. Okay. He has power. That's it. Just curious, how do you think they got people on the show that never heard about Impractical Jokers? Do you think they got people on the show that never heard about him? That's the weird... I guess because not everyone pays attention to everything. So... I don't know. It probably ruined the shows a lot of the times they get recognized, would be my guess. But maybe people also know if they do recognize it, they just sit and watch. Rather than, going out of their way to ruin it, I guess. They'd rather see the jokes play out. Who else joined? Someone else joined right now. Who is this? Someone else joined, so we'll see who else that is. Impractical Jokers is hella funny. I know. I saw one where they were in cahoots. I saw this online the other day. They were at a ball game, and they were in cahoots with the player down on the field. And he'd be like, I'm throwing it to the child, not the old man in the cap. And his goal was to reach over and just grab every ball and take it. And it was just awkward as hell. Funny as hell. Clay Guida and his boys joined the Discord. Is that who it was? Is that who it was? How do you know? I don't see him in the chat. I don't see him in the chat saying he did. I would like to know who it is. Why? How do you know it's Clay Guida and the boys? Steven Seagal. There you go. Boom. Make sure you link your account to your YouTube. There you go. Boom. I could have just made it Steven Seagal. You know what? I'll just make it Steven Seagal. That's way too long. A-tier actor. I'll just say Steven Seagal. There you go. Just so we know. I like to know who it is compared to YouTube. Imagine having Jaden Smith tattooed on your body. Okay, what is it? Who has that? Clay Guida and his boys hopped into the server. Yeah, now I got to go wave to you guys. Let's see. I waved to Tiramisu. Waved to Steven Seagal. Dude really posted that. Dude posted Dontel Mays in the North-South. Just humping a dude. Where's French Fries at? I don't know. He's in the Discord right now. He's in the Discord right now, Jack. Where were you for the last 2 hours? Fry said he's getting fed up with the channel. He can't handle it anymore. He can't handle all the slander. He said he just can't handle it. He said he's tired of being abused. He's tired of being taken in the public restrooms and abused. Guys, we've gone 2.5 hours. We've gone 2.5 hours, boys. We've gone 2.5 hours, damn near. I am going to get off of here in a minute. I just think I didn't realize that time went by that fast. That's crazy, guys. How is that even possible? Genuinely, how is that even possible? I really don't know. I really don't know how that's even possible. I'm absolutely disturbed right now that we've been live for that long. I'm like a young cub on the way up, about to take out old French fries. I can go all night. I ain't going 3, dude. 3's too long. Joey got training to do, running gym work and pads. Yeah, exactly. I got to wake up and run 10 miles in the morning. And then I got to go have my way with North London's mom, putting her in the North-South immediately. 3 is plenty. Yeah, Fry said, nah, I ain't playing this game no more. I hate this clown. Said, I'm out of here, boys. I'll tell you what, boys. Let's see what this is. Is this live or no? Why does that say live, but it's not live? I'm looking around. I'm seeing things that are not live. I was seeing if there's anybody else live right now. There's really not. It's just all these random channels. They're like rest and relaxation. Ew, there's one channel that's live, but it's dead as hell. Come on, Joe, you can do it. I can't go 3. I already went 3 hours at North London's mom earlier. Can't do it again tonight. I was trying to find a channel maybe to send you guys to, but there's not any good ones. There's not any random ones that we can send to. YouTube's not working the right way. It's just not working the right way. Oh, I have to stay until completion. Pause. 2.5 hours for nothing. I'm gonna work on my other channel, boys. I gotta go live on my other channel. If you guys enjoyed this stream, listen, here's what I want you guys to do. I'm gonna see who the real subscribers are, alright? When I end this stream, refresh it and then leave a comment on the stream itself. Like not in the live chat, on the actual video, like leave a comment. As soon as I end the stream, you'll have the ability to. Let's see who does that. Comment something funny, whatever you want to comment, whatever. It can be anything. So I'm out of here. Like the stream on your way out. Go leave the comment on the actual video as soon as I end it. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Good night.